All right, let's just get right into it. You know the feeling, right? The workday is supposed to be over. You've shut the laptop, but the work, it hasn't left your head. It's following you around to the dinner table, to the couch, even into bed. Today, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful ritual to finally fix that.
And I mean, that's a real question, isn't it? In this always-on world we live in, that line between work time and your time has basically just vanished. The office isn't a place we go to anymore, it's right here, in our pocket, buzzing and pinging, constantly tapping us on the shoulder long after we were supposed to clock out.
And this is the heart of the whole problem. The physical part of stopping work, that's easy. Snap the laptop shut, done. But the mental part, now that's the real monster. Your body might be home, but your brain, oh, it's still stuck in that last meeting. It's still rewriting that email. It's still stressing about tomorrow's to-do list.
Does any of this sound familiar? This is what experts call work-related rumination. You know, it's that late-night greatest hits album of every tiny mistake, every weird comment, every looming deadline. And this isn't just thinking. It creates this thing called nighttime cognitive arousal, which is just a fancy way of saying your brain is all revved up when it's supposed to be powering down, and that just wrecks your sleep.
Okay, let's just get one thing straight right now. If you're struggling with this, it doesn't mean you're lazy or undisciplined or that something's wrong with you. You are overloaded. Our work culture has become this endless loop of tasks and pings, and our brains just aren't built to handle it without a really clear off switch.
So, why is it so darn hard to disconnect? Well, it's not about willpower. It's actually a weird little feature of our brain's operating system, a psychological quirk that keeps us mentally chained to our work. And here it is. It's called the Zeigarnik effect. Honestly, the best way to think of it is like your brain's built-in and super annoying reminder app. It creates these little mental open loops for anything you haven't finished, and it will just keep sending you push notifications about them until you finally give it some sense of closure.
And you know, what's wild is that your brain is actually trying to help. It's thinking, hey, if I replay that awkward conversation, I won't make that mistake again. Or if I rehearse for tomorrow's meeting all night, I won't freeze up. It's a survival instinct using a totally outdated playbook for the modern world, keeping you on high alert when what you really need is to rest.
This is where the author Cal Newport, who really popularized this whole shutdown ritual idea, just nails it. He connects the problem to the solution perfectly. To shut down that Zeigarnik effect, you don't actually have to finish all the tasks. You just have to convince your brain that you have a plan you can trust to deal with them later.
So that's our mission. We need to externalize all those worries. We're going to take all those swirling, half-finished thoughts that are bouncing around in your head and get them out onto a piece of paper. Just that simple act is what gives your brain the closure it's screaming for, and that's what lets it finally, truly switch off.
Okay, so how do we actually do it? Let's walk through this incredibly simple but seriously effective 7-minute ritual you can literally start using tonight. And look, this isn't about adding another chore to your day. It's about ending your day on your own terms.
Here are the 5 steps. Just take a look. Each one is designed to systematically close all those open loops we've been talking about. It's fast, it's structured, and it gives your brain a signal that's impossible to ignore. The workday is well and truly over. Okay. For the first 2 minutes, you're just going to write. Don't try to organize it, don't edit yourself, just dump every single work-related thought, task, worry, or idea onto a page. Think of it like offloading your brain's computer memory. The physical act of writing it down is the first step to telling your brain, hey, I see you, I got this.
All right, now you've got this big, probably kind of messy list. We are not going to try to solve all of it. That would just be overwhelming. Instead, we're going to focus on just one single number, 3.
So for the next 2 minutes, you're just going to scan that big list and pick your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. That's it. This gives your brain a simple, trustworthy plan. Then, for step 3, the first action lock, for your number 1 priority, decide on the very first tiny physical thing you'll do to start it. Not work on the report, but open the Q4 sales spreadsheet. This just removes all the friction for tomorrow morning. It's the ultimate proof to your brain that you're ready.
All right, step 4 might feel a little weird at first, I'll admit it, but trust me, it is so powerful. Cal Newport calls this a termination phrase. You actually say a simple phrase out loud, something like, today's work is complete. This creates a really clear psychological boundary. It's like an alarm bell that tells your subconscious it's officially safe to disengage. And finally, step 5, the physical exit.
You have to back up that mental boundary with a physical one. Tidy up your desk. Close every single work tab on your computer. Some people even pack their laptop away in a bag, like they're literally leaving the office. You could even take a 5-minute walk around the block, a little mock commute, to physically shift from work mode into home mode.
So you've spent 7 minutes on this little ritual. What's the point? What's the payoff? Well, it's about way more than just a clean desk. It's about completely changing your evenings and even your mornings. It's all about ending clean.
Think about it. You go from having these anxious evenings full of mental clutter to evenings of actual, genuine peace. You stop waking up already tired and stressed, and you start your day with focus and clarity because you already know exactly what you need to do. That nagging guilt about not working, it's replaced with the amazing feeling of guilt-free rest. I mean, let's just lay out the benefits. You'll fall asleep faster because your mind isn't running a marathon. That low-level hum of stress and anxiety starts to fade away. You stop replaying that awkward comment from your 2 p.m. meeting while you're trying to watch a movie. And maybe the most important thing of all, you actually get to be fully present with the people who matter most.
You know, we're all obsessed with morning routines and how to start the day strong. But real, sustainable productivity, it's not just about how you start, it's about how you end. A clean shutdown is the secret ingredient that makes a strong start even possible.
So I'll just leave you with this question. You don't have to do the full 7-minute ritual right away. What is the one small action, maybe it's just tidying your desk, maybe it's writing down one priority for tomorrow, or saying that shutdown phrase? What's the one thing you'll do tonight to end your day clean and reclaim your evening?